Today's video is a fun one. We have a bunch of things to unpack. Let's do it. I have an exciting announcement of something I've been working on for a long time. We are doing a big giveaway, and there's an exclusive offer that is only going to be for a short time. So there's a lot packed into this video. Make sure to watch everything so you don't miss anything. Before jumping into the major announcements, I actually kind of need you all's help. I have been working hard at revamping my website for the past a little over a month or so. And so it has a whole new facelift if you want to check it out, themennonitemom.com. And it kind of goes a little bit better with who I am currently and what we're doing. I've been wanting a spot on my website, kind of a go-to to just answer a lot of the common questions I get. Questions about being a Mennonite, about Anabaptist. I have some resources already, some videos we've made, various things, but I would like help from you all to give me more recommendations. So some of my most common questions involve like the Mennonite Church. We do have a video on that, but if you have any resources, any books, any suggestions on like the Anabaptist faith, just any great websites, whatever, shoot me an email at themennonitemom@gmail.com and just give me your suggestions. If you're Anabaptist, Mennonite background, you have some great ideas for good reads, good websites, good media, whatever, good information. Another question I get a lot is about our dresses, where people can buy them. I don't have a whole lot of resources. I know there's Facebook groups. I know there's people that sew. I know there's stores that sell like little girl dresses and even some like adult dresses. So if you could shoot me information and I'll go through it all and decide what to include on my page. That's something I need to keep working on. I'm not sure when I'll have it all done. But that was the first little bit. I need your help. All right, next announcement. If you know me, you know that our family absolutely loves e-bikes and the memories that they create. E-bikes are amazing for so many things. First off, yes, you can get your exercise by an e-bike. You don't have to use the motor. You can pedal and get your exercise. But then when you get tuckered out, you know, you can use the motor to come on home. However, I will say e-bikes are a lot harder to pedal without a motor than just a regular bike. E-bikes are handy for everyone, but I'm speaking from a family's perspective. When you go on certain trips, like I did when we went to watch the solar eclipse, took my children along, we took this bike along and it was so handy because I could put my children in the back and move from point A to point B without needing our big car to get into crowded spaces with lots of parking. Camping, it's amazing for camping, going to campgrounds. Maybe you live in town or not too far from town. They're really handy to go run into town to grab just a few odds and ends. Ice cream. You gotta have e-bikes on a summer day to go get ice cream with your family. So fun. And of course, just getting out into nature, just going for a bike ride, rails to trails, wherever you might want to go. They make biking so much fun. And for me, one of the favorite bikes that I have ever had is the electric Expedition. And the reason I love it so much is look at this. Look at the back. Do you realize that this bike can hold up to 450 pounds? I can put myself and my 7-year-old and my 2-year-old on this bike, and it has so much power that I don't even realize that there's that much weight on. You just go. It doesn't matter. And I have 2 children, 2 whole children in the back of this bike. They also make like little children's bike seats if your child isn't old enough to just hang on, and you can actually put 2 of those on the back as well. Easily lock them in. Speaking from a mom's perspective, it is such a handy thing. Such a memory maker. And if the children are feeling grouchy or grumpy, I'm telling you, a bike ride just seems to cheer everyone up. We have done that so many times. Everybody out of the house, onto the bike, and we're going on a ride. Why am I saying all this? Because this is our giveaway today. We've partnered with Electric E-Bikes again, and they are helping me do this giveaway, so big thanks to them. Honestly, if you're looking for a great company to work with that's very reputable, they're one of the top-selling e-bike brands in the US, and they are one of the most budget-friendly. For the value that you're getting, they're a very budget-friendly, more affordable bike, and they are a great company to work with that stands behind their products. So excited to be giving one of these away. You do have to be in the lower 48 to qualify to win, but I'm gonna have more details on the giveaway later. And just to clarify, there's different accessories that come with this bike. If you want the back rack like I had, like the seat and the whole passenger thing, you have to buy that separately. It doesn't come with that in the giveaway. And I also have the dual battery. So the dual battery can go up to 150 miles depending how much you pedal, but the one we're giving away comes with a single battery. I'm so excited and I can't wait to see who gets to be the lucky person, and I really hope it's another mom with some children that need to be hauled around, just because it's a very special bike for moms. Alright, back to my front porch to finish all the announcements. So over the years, the community here has expressed different times that they would really enjoy a private community to connect with others that isn't like using social media like Facebook, Instagram, and all the things. And I had rolled this around in my head multiple times. I had different scenarios and nothing ever quite felt right, and I just felt like it was another thing on my plate. However, recently a light bulb just came on and it seemed to solve a whole lot of problems that have been running around in my head. Just to clarify, what I'm about to announce is something I'm testing out. I'm going to see how you all like it, how the community likes it, if it's a success, if there's things we need to change. I'm feeling my way through this, but we have the foundation in place, and then we're going to move on from there, see how it does, and if it does well, we'll keep going, and if it doesn't, we'll just quit. But for now, here's what's happening. So with my new website makeover, one of the things we've been working on is getting a private community group set up where it's like a monthly subscription with 5 different perks. So as you probably know, I have had some concerns and trepidation over the past year or two, simply about how my YouTube channel has grown, which we're super blessed with and love that. Since our channel is more of a family vlog style channel, we have had some concerns with having our children too much in videos, and we've been wanting to be more cautious with that and how much we put them in and their personal little details of life, and we're trying to pull back a little bit more and more and more. However, on the main channel, we still want the children in the videos because our vision for the channel was to share family life in a Christ-centered way, because I feel like the longer this world goes on, the more families are torn apart. However, as you can see, those two things kind of conflict with each other. Also, there's a core group of followers here that have been here for many, many years, and they've kind of invested in the lives of us and the children, and we appreciate you being here. So the first perk, I don't know if there's another way of saying it, highlight, benefit of the membership. I'm going to be doing more exclusive content just for members that include more of the children in videos. So with the exclusive content, there's going to be 2 different things. There's going to be longer videos that have more of the children. That's like a longer version of what I've posted on YouTube. I'll explain more of that later. And then also I'll be doing more updates between videos. Since I've been doing like only 2 videos a month, people kind of feel like I just disappear. And it's not like I feel like I constantly have to be updating people, but I have also been shying away from Instagram. I've just never been super active on there. And like Facebook, all these public platforms that are easily findable and searchable and shareable, I just haven't felt at ease, and no judgment for people that do. It's just my personal decision of just constantly always updating about our life on these public platforms. So I will be have a section there just from time to time to like say, hey, we're doing this, or I'm making this, and showing a peek at what the children are doing or some highlight that happened. And this is going to be more for people that have been following us for a while and that enjoy watching the children grow. It's often like grandmothers or mothers with children of their own, or other children that enjoy watching our children, and if you want safe content for your children to watch. I hear that quite a bit as well. For the most part, the videos that I'm going to be sharing are just longer versions of our family vlogs on YouTube. So as you know, not all my videos that I post are vlogs. Sometimes it's a sit-down chat, sometimes it's a Q&A, and sometimes the children just aren't much involved. But I would say 80-85% of my videos are very vlog-centered, where it's our family doing things, a project we're digging into. And so when it's videos like that, I will be making a video just for the members with a lot of the children more in it. So if they're helping me, I'll make sure that we'll capture all the little details that my mother heart loves to capture. And I know there's like a specific group of people that enjoy more of the children. It's definitely not for everyone. It's more for the people that enjoy storytelling and vlogs, that enjoy watching family-oriented content, and also for children. So then what I'm going to be doing is taking that same video and condensing it down, taking a lot more of the children out of it. They'll still be in here and there on YouTube, just little highlights, but I want to have them more not the focus of the video, if that makes sense. And so there'll be a shorter version on YouTube, and this is only for vlog style family content, and then there'll be a longer version on the membership site for those that enjoy more the family and the children involved in everything. So I hope that makes sense. Now, because not all my videos are story-based, vlog-centered, that amount will vary each week, because I don't have a lot of extra time just to create a lot more videos just for the private group. So I have other perks that go along with it to make up for the times I don't have quite as much long form video. There will also be some videos that will just end up on the private community. For instance, I did an interview with my daughter for her 2-year-old birthday. It's going to vary per month how many videos go up. So number 2 of the 5 perks, if you're a member of the inner circle, then you will be automatically entered every month into a giveaway giveaway. We're going to be doing giveaways every month that are valued at $50 or higher. This will be things like money towards groceries, gift cards, gift baskets, like useful household gadgets. It's going to be so much fun to see what we come up with every month. The value will not be dropping below $50, but it could go higher, and in honor of this launch, we are doing the biggest giveaway, which is the e-bike. So I want to clarify, you do not have to be a member to be entered into these giveaways. Every month in our terms and conditions page, you'll have to go over the terms and conditions. You can see what we are giving away. You can print out a form and mail it in to our P.O. box, and we will enter your names into the giveaway along with the members. Now, if you're a member, you don't need to do any of that. Your name just automatically gets entered into the giveaway. Along with that, if you're not in the States, some of the giveaways won't apply to you. However, some of them, if we can't ship to you, we will just substitute in dollar value and just send you the money if you happen to be a winner and you're not in the States. So we want to make this as broad as we can, but a lot of things can only be shipped in the States. So if you're out of country, we will often, not always, have an option to send you the value in dollars. Another thing with the giveaways, for the members, we will be having a video every month saying who the winner was. We might do the drawings on video, say who the winner was, and then announce the next month's giveaway. And the giveaway will be open all month, and then at the end of each month we'll close it, announce the winner, announce the next month's giveaway. It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. But anyway, and so that will be done in a group on the private community. Also, just to clarify, if anyone tells you in the comments below that you're the winner, do not believe them. It's a scam. People try to impersonate me, create channels that look like me, and tell you that you've won. I will never ask you for money, okay? Or details about you that you should not be giving out. You just need to be providing me with your email and your shipping information. Number 3, we have something for the kids. It's called the Kids Corner. And this is a page where every month we give a little gift for the kids, just something fun. It might be a printable, like some kind of activity sheet. It might be a craft project you can download and print, or just an idea, like a blog post saying how to do all this. You'll need these supplies. It might be a video where we share like a craft project, or an idea for a game, or just a video that's just specifically for the children. So basically, it's going to be a section for the kids. Every month they can look forward to a highlight, something that they can do. So we have exclusive content, automatic entry to giveaways, Kids Corner, something for the kids every month. Number 4 is going to be highlighted brand deals. Now, this is going to be one of two things. I will either reach out to brands that I like or that I want to endorse and ask if they would give a special discount code just for you guys for the whole month. And I've done that already. I'll give you a sneak peek of one of them just for this month so you can get an idea. I just recently ordered dresses for Lexi off of a other stay-at-home mom that sews. Her Instagram handle is Jeannie Benini, I believe. She makes adorable, simple little girl dresses, and they are just my style. And I reached out to her and I said, would you want to be featured as one of the brands and give a discount code for our followers? So she has agreed to do that. So she is one of the brands. I will have anywhere from 1 to 2, 3 for each month, and then there's going to be a section on the membership page. You can just go and say, oh, here are the brands, here's discount codes if I want to use any of them. It would just be for the members. And then secondly, it might not always be brands we reach out to. It might be some deals that we ran across and we want to share with you guys. And like, hey, we saw this. You really should jump on this and take advantage of it. So those deals might not be for the full month. All right, and then for number 5, we are going to have a private community. So in this private community, the whole thing is a private community, but there's going to be a section that it kind of looks like a Facebook feed, but it's all within my website. Within this platform, there's 3 different groups. One is called Real, Not Perfect. That's kind of my motto for the whole thing. And that's where I'm going to be sharing updates about our lives, behind the scenes peaks or whatever, and any announcements. Then we're also going to have another page just for the giveaways. It's going to be like where the announcements happen, where the winner is announced, and so on. And then the third group is like a community hub where you can actually create posts. This is where I would love if you'd go on, introduce yourself. Everyone can chat and talk among themselves. Yeah, hopefully there's friendships that can be made. I don't know if it'll be busy, if people will enjoy it or not. This is all just a test thing, but it is a place where you're welcome to post. You can share pictures of your life. You can ask people what they're doing. We can get discussions started. And that's another thing. I have different ideas for this group that I think it would be fun to have discussion starters where we dive into maybe some spiritual talks and have conversations going back and forth. And being it's a private group, I might be more free to like dive into some things that maybe I wouldn't be quite so free on such a public platform such as YouTube. So this is very much at the beginning stages. I am just still testing everything out. I'm hoping my website doesn't give me glitches. We are just getting up and going this week. Final touches, and I'm just holding my breath that everything works correctly. I'm also open to suggestions on what you like, what you don't like, things that you would like to maybe see more in our group chats or whatever. So there's all this is happening, and I'm just so excited. I just have a good feeling about it, and it all sparked out of this thing of, hey, if I could have like a section for my main community hub that does enjoy seeing more of the family content, and I could still enjoy creating that because this is kind of what I create for my family, and then I wouldn't mind sharing it in a private space versus like so publicly on where just anyone can find it on YouTube. So as I mentioned in last week's video, I am trying to ruthlessly eliminate hurry and busyness in my life. And this is one of those things that could easily create more busyness. But the reason I was brave enough to step out and do it is because I have someone that agreed to work for me, and she's a friend of mine, and she's going to be helping me manage the back end. So she's going to be helping me with the giveaways and various different things, like helping me find brand deals for you guys. And even most of all, she's going to be helping me moderate, making sure that it stays a safe community. And that takes a lot of work, because just making sure that everything is what we want it to be. And so with her help is why I'm brave enough to step forward. Then I also had to get a web developer to help me run the whole back end of things. It's more complicated than one would think. Oh my word. But anyway, so in creating this private community, there's obviously costs involved for me. And then also there is this thing for me personally that I want to have some kind of barrier to entry so that only the people that really do want to be there are there. And I'm hoping that that works. And I was talking to a friend of mine. I'm like, well, what's a good price point? And both of us agreed, like for myself, if it's like a cup of coffee, like a Starbucks, like, hey, $5, I'll gladly do that every month. It's not a big deal. It's worth it to me. But as soon as subscriptions start getting closer to $10, I'm like thinking like, okay, is it for sure something I want to do? Like I really have to be committed. I think $5 is kind of that sweet spot. And then as closer you get to 10, it's a little bit more of a friction point. At least I hope so. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having our subscription at $8, getting closer to that 10. And then it's just going to be sort of that barrier to entry. And if people really want to be there, however, I wanted to make it more like, you know, just like your cup of coffee once a month for the core members that have been here for so many years. So being a part of this launch video, I'm just going to be putting the membership down at $5 for the first week. So from now till next Friday. And if you lock it in at that price, it'll stay. And after the first week, we're going to bump it up to $8 to create a little bit more of a friction point. All right, so I'm editing this video, and I realized that I wasn't very clear. On the membership, the $5 sale that I'm running here for the first week only will be locked in for good. So as long as you don't unsubscribe every month, it'll just be $5. But then after that, if you would unsubscribe and come back and want to come back later, then it would be bumped up to $8. So I wanted to have it like the price of a cup of coffee for those of you that have been with us for a long time, just to give you the opportunity if you want to. Like I said, this isn't for everyone. I know that just having the kids more in videos actually might bore a lot of people, but there's some people that it doesn't. So it's not for everybody. Having said that, the offer is up for 1 week, and then we're going to bump it up to create a little bit more of that barrier to entry. And hopefully that will keep it a little bit easier for us that are working on the back end, moderating the group members and making sure that it is a safe space for everyone, including ourselves. So hopefully that makes more sense. I'm doing this to try to get in the core group, see if you like it. If you don't, you can always cancel if it's not what you expected. I'm not going to have this big rigmarole that you can't cancel. If everything runs on the website like it's supposed to, you should easily be able to cancel at any time without reaching out to anyone. Another goal I have with this group is if there's any proceeds that are left over after all my costs are covered. Every now and again, I want to pick a month, and the members of the group get to pick a cause to send the proceeds to. I think this would be fun. The members would get to give suggestions, and we'll vote, and that month's proceeds will go somewhere. I don't know how often I will do this, but every now and again, I'd like to do that. And to start the launch off, I would like to do that. And any proceeds that come from this month, if there is any, I don't know if there will be or not, but if there is, I want to dedicate this first month to some good friends of mine. Two of our friends from our church, their names are Jared and Audrey, and they have a little baby. They actually have a podcast that they just started not too long ago. I'll link it below for you guys if you want to listen to it. And just in the last week, they actually flew over to the Middle East. I'm not going to say which location, but they're going for about 2 years to serve the women in that community. So the original vision of this mission field was to serve and help women that had been affected by terrorist groups like ISIS. And so it's amazing, but I think some of that has settled down now. So they're focusing more on the women in the community and just, anyway, it's a really great work. Yeah, they had to get rid of a lot of things, sell a lot of things, and move over for 2 years. So if there are any proceeds from this month, I want to be giving it to them. So we're going to start off the month of September with a bang. A big giveaway. E-bike, if you want to enter, I have all the details on my website. I'm going to have details to the membership below. You can go read over that, kind of get an overview of what it's about. So next week's video is going to be of a trip that we took this spring. I know it's a little delayed. It was right after school let out. But when I do travel videos, they take a lot longer for me to edit, and this summer has been so busy, it just took me a little bit longer, but that will be the launch, and I do have a longer form with a lot more of the children in, just for the private group, and then the shorter form will go on YouTube, and that's how it will be for all of the travel videos. Yeah, I'm just super excited. I'm curious how everything's going to go. Like I said, if it doesn't work, if people don't really care for it, something that doesn't work well, then we'll just stop after a few months. If it's something people really like, or there's some things that you would like to see changes in, we're just going to keep this fluid and working together and hopefully creating a fun little private community that's not too time consuming for myself or for you guys, but yeah, a place that we can get together and I can just feel free to share more of our life that I would enjoy sharing, but that I hold back from sharing sometimes on all these public platforms. So to quickly wrap it up, members get exclusive content, longer form videos of our vlog style channels, also more updates in between longer form videos. 2, you get automatic entries to giveaways every month. 3, we have Kids Corner, where there's a little highlight for the children every month. 4, we have brand deals, where we're gonna be highlighting savings that you can have. And then 5, we're going to have a private community where it's kind of a community hub where you can chat with others or you can just keep up with our updates. All right, wonderful. I can't wait. I'll be seeing some of you guys over there. And please be patient if there's glitches on the website. I'm a little bit trepidatious. I'm really hoping everything goes smoothly because it feels like we've been doing a lot of new things and I'm sure there's bound for something to go a little bit haywire. So be patient with me as we work through it. Alrighty. And here comes the sun. Do 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 do. And there goes the sun. Do 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 do. Man.